Can you believe I've never been on a private charter plane? Me either. Well, today that all changes as we get an exclusive look with the chief pilot of the charter plane, Caio Campos. Wow, we've got a lot of room back here.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, so chartering a plane, what is that typically, who are your typical customers? Like who's doing a flight?
We see, there's no one specific customer. There's so many different types of trips that we do. So, you know, sometimes it'll be a bunch of buddies going skiing in the mountains, or a business trip going to South Carolina for a one-day meeting day or something. Or, you know, your flight got canceled at XNA and you and your family are ready to go to Disney and you got to get there, so they call us. And all of those have happened.
Cool. Now, that's not very typical, right? To be able to have that accessibility of a charter of a plane in your own backyard.
Sure, especially in a small town like Bentonville. We are here and able and accessible. It is a bit more expensive than you would imagine a airline flight costing.
Sure.
But you know, that's just kind of the trade-off for accessibility.
Awesome.
It's a fairly large size cabin, so we can comfortably take 9 passengers if we had to.
Wow.
Right now it's set up for 6, a bit more comfortable, and 6 and a bunch of gear. We can fit a ton of cargo in here. We like to call it a Suburban with wings on it, because we can absolutely fit 6 or 7 people and enough gear and skis and boots and stuff for a week of skiing. So.
Wow. So it's kind of customizable in that sense. Like you said, you can add in more seats.
Right.
Wow, that's incredible. When did you start chartering flights, or how long have you been in operation?
So we officially kicked off January 1st of this year, so only a few months. Yep, brand new, but we've been super busy ever since. So we'll average 40 hours of flying a month in this airplane so far this year. So far.
That's nuts, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it keeps me very busy for sure.
Oh, wow. Now, do you ever find people, passengers, like they're for what they think their flight's going to be like, and then afterwards they're like, whoa, this was totally different or unique than something that I ever expected?
Yeah, I think people are surprised by our level of service. We pride ourselves on a high level of customer service, so it's end to end. When they arrive, we're loading their bags. We beforehand, we know what food and snacks and drinks they want on board, so the plane is fully equipped and loaded with what they want. To the point where when they're returning, there's warm cookies sitting on their seat waiting for them, and their favorite drinks in the cooler, whatever they want. So, and that seems to be like, wow, man, I didn't expect to see that level of service. So that's something that we pride ourselves on for sure.
Now, the inside is beautiful, but I know the outside is also super unique. It's got a beautiful art design.
Yeah.
Want to show me that?
Yeah, I'd love to. Let's go.
Cool. At first when I saw it, I thought it was a sticker, but I'm wrong, right?
Yes, for sure.
Tell me about it. This is hand painted.
Super hand painted, yeah. So when we were looking at purchasing this airplane, one of the directives from the boss was it's got to have a cool paint job. So we set out to have a really cool one designed. We kind of, you know, pooled our ideas and came up with, you know, a topographic map of the Ozarks would be very cool. So we got with a designer who designed this airplane from nose to tail, and this is what he came up with. And this was hand painted, every line. So this is the topographic map of the Ozarks, specifically the Ponca region, the Buffalo River, with kind of the topo lines and all that stuff. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, you can see the elevation and everything too, right? The 1400, 1600.
And there's a ton of these Pilatuses flying around, but rarely is there one with a cool paint job. So we'll land in the middle of wherever, and the line guys that are parking the airplane are like, man, this is a really cool paint job. So it's kind of cool to get to have it noticed. I had a tower guy the other day. It's like, man, that's a spiffy looking Pilatus as we taxied by. So it does stand out for sure.